Hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have to breathe so excitedly because I'm trying to hold back on my excitement, but I can't help it. Yeah, I guess if you have read the title of this thoughts video, yeah, I guess it is quite clear, of course, what exactly I'm gonna be talking about. And boy, I guess with today's movie, I'm super excited for, of course, this one, and now it's finally here, and I'm now officially talking about it here today, so yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say on, of course, that front, and well, it looks like May has already came and went, and yeah, it looks like we're now officially in June as of now, to which, yeah, pretty much, if anything, a good start to, of course, a really good batch of summer movies that are going to be coming out this year, and boy, it looks like there's going to be a lot for sure, so I've got a lot to cover entirely for sure, so but hey, I guess it's pretty much what I need for sure. I mean, after all, I think with, of course, what I've been through movie-wise last month, yeah, with, of course, being amazed with, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, actually having a good time with, of course, Fast X, despite my mixed reactions, and yeah, even I'm quite surprised that I actually found the live-action Little Mermaid remake to be not as bad as I thought it would be. I think it makes sense that I would, of course, go ahead and, of course, pretty much ease my way to, of course, start a brand new month with a new batch of movies that are coming out for sure. So yeah, and of course, for this movie I'm talking about here today, boy, it looks like we're kicking off this month with a real massive bang for sure. So yeah. I guess you can pretty much see where I'm getting at for sure, so yeah, and I guess in terms of today's movie for sure, we are definitely going to be talking about a sequel for sure. That's right, something that I did see a few years ago finally got its long-awaited sequel, and surprisingly enough, it actually came from an animated feature film all the way back in 2018. Yeah, that's how long it's been, and I'm pretty sure a lot like everyone else, I've been anticipating for this for a long time now, and well, I guess for the past 2 years, I've been really looking forward to seeing what goes down, and I did tease this, and of course, of a couple of my list videos on some movies I'm excited to see, and well, it looks like it's finally here as of now, and I'm officially going to be talking about it, so yeah. I guess if anything, I think we might as well jump right into this for sure. So yeah, I guess for today's movie that I'm officially talking about here today, I think it's about time that after nearly 5 whole years, I shall say this again, 5 goddamn fucking years, I think it's about time that we venture ourselves back into the Spider-Verse. Yeah. That's pretty much my little hint that I'm giving for sure. So yeah, but in case you are quite curious for sure, given to that massive hint, I'm of course going to be talking about today's movie that officially came out this weekend, which is none other than Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So yeah, that is of course what I'm going to be talking about here today. It is of course the newest animated feature film that just came out very recently. And it's of course the long-awaited sequel to of course one of my favorite movies of 2018, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I'm talking about here today. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on of course that front. Alright, so yeah, before I can go ahead and talk about this latest movie, might as well give a little backstory for those who are unfamiliar with, of course, what I'm talking about for sure. So yeah, I guess about anything, we do know that for the past several years, superhero movies have actually been a massive staple for sure, including the majority of course, the movies released in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it is quite fitting because if there's any Marvel superhero that I really do admire for sure, it would definitely have to be Spider-Man for sure, so yeah. I guess, if anything, if you have seen plenty of my thoughts videos for sure, you would definitely know that I did talk about a good number of Spider-Man films that's been out for sure, and it's actually for good reason because, yeah, in terms of movies as of now, Spider-Man has of course, had a few ups and downs when it comes to movies for sure, but many of them actually turned out very well for sure, so yeah, I guess if anything, the Sam Raimi films can be, of course, be fun and playful if, can actually be fun to watch, despite how goofy it is. The Mark Webb films can actually be very serious in trying to be like its comic book counterpart for sure, and I guess about anything, despite those two that I have to say, as for the Spider-Man films and the MCU films, pretty much all the Spider-Man films in the MCU, I think I do find myself really enjoying all of them, particularly No Way Home, which is of course my favorite for sure, so. However, as good as those films actually turned out, I know for sure Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse really does know how to actually be a really fantastic Spider-Man movie for sure, so yeah, and I guess if you may recall, of course, one video that I did several years ago, which is probably just as old as the movie itself, I did talk about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse in that video, and yeah, in case you are quite curious to, of course, know my thoughts about it, well, it actually is quite simple. I enjoyed the hell out of Into the Spider-Verse for sure. Yeah, everything from, of course, the fantastic story, the interesting characters, the brilliant animation that really does feel like an actual comic book come to life. Everything about it is just absolutely phenomenal, and I enjoy it a whole lot for sure, and yeah, I guess if anything, I actually do find myself actually finding it as, of course, one of my favorite movies of course, 2018 for sure, so yeah, that's how good this movie is, and I couldn't get enough of it, so yeah, it really does know how to do Spider-Man justice, and yeah, it is, of course, what I'm looking for in, of course, a Spider-Man movie. Don't get me wrong, the Raimi films, the Webb films, and of course the MCU films really did do a fine job as well, but I know nothing could compare to, of course, Into the Spider-Verse for sure, so. And I'm pretty sure a lot like myself, everyone else seemed to have that same feeling as well around the time the movie came out for sure, so yeah. I think it's pretty much all I can say for, of course, that front. Yeah, everything about it from exactly nearly 5 years ago, I think I did find myself looking back at Into the Spider-Verse, and yeah, it is definitely well worth checking out for sure, and yeah, no disrespect to Incredibles 2 and Ralph Breaks the Internet, those films are great as well. But I do think Into the Spider-Verse definitely deserved that Oscar from those years ago for sure, so yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say for, of course, my history with, of course, Into the Spider-Verse. I enjoy it a whole lot for sure, and looking back, it is a brilliant film to this day for sure, So, of course, when I heard the news that they're going to be doing a sequel to, of course, this movie, I got excited as hell, and I do want to see, of course, what new direction and, of course, what new avenues they're going to take for, of course, this one for sure, so yeah. And, of course, for the past couple of years, especially after pretty much getting myself really thrilled with, of course, Spider-Man No Way Home. Still one of my favorite movies of 2021. Don't attack me for that, So yeah, I think it makes sense for me to finally talk about this movie. It has, of course, well, another good way to, of course, get me into, of course, well, anything revolving around Spider-Man for sure, so yeah. And luckily enough, earlier today, I did manage to officially go see this movie for sure, and yeah, now that I've officially got back from, of course, seeing it, I guess the only question remains, what do I think of this movie now that I finally got the chance to see it? Well, I mean, I make it no big surprise. If you think what I thought of the first Spider-Verse movie is great, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, how does one say? Hold on, I'm trying to think. Yeah, what's a good way to describe this movie? Oh wait, now I remember. This movie is fucking awesome! Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't contain my excitement anymore. Yeah, I guess if everything from, of course, what I'm saying right about now, yeah, this movie is just absolutely stupendously awesome for sure. Yeah, it really takes on, of course, what I love of course, the Spider-Verse movie, and yeah, really wrapping up a whole lot to make it even more awesome. So yeah, I guess in the end, yeah, I guess there's no doubt in my mind, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is a fantastic movie all the way. I enjoyed a whole lot for sure, so yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on, of course, that front. Alright, so yeah, now that I've actually got the short version out of the way, I guess I might as well go ahead and talk about everything that I need to talk about for sure, so for starters is, of course, the story, and yeah, I guess with, of course, what I'm actually seeing for, of course, this movie, I say they did an incredible job with, of course, the story for, of course, this movie. It's pretty much not only very straightforward and pretty simple and easy to follow, but it also takes up a whole lot of notes on what the first film did, and of course, tried to do something new and different for sure, while still capturing the magic for sure. So yeah, and I guess for that, I really do admire, of course, what they've gone on with, of course, the story for, of course, this movie, and yeah, I guess with, of course, what I've actually seen, I think they did an incredible job with, of course, the story for, of course, this movie, and I was actually fully engaged on, of course, what goes on for sure, and what sort of issues and problems our heroes are gonna have to tackle on for sure, and yeah, I think they did an incredible job with, of course, what they've actually done. I really find myself really engaged with, of course, what goes on for sure. There was never anything that drives itself away from, of course, the story. No, it actually is very straightforward and easy to follow in its entirety, and I really do admire, of course, what they've actually done for sure, and yeah, actually makes it all the more engaging to watch, and I actually was actually very engaged for sure, so yeah, that's what I can say for, of course, the story, and of course, the writing, I have to say, I will admit, it's actually very well crafted from, of course, what I can gather for sure. Yeah, everything from, of course, what they've actually done with, of course, the typical Spider-Man story structure for sure, but I also really do admire the really nice and interesting callbacks to other Spider-Man media for sure, because yeah, I mean, for part of the movie to have the words Spider-Verse in there, yeah, I guess they did a fine job showcasing different variations of course, Spider-Man for sure, and I really do admire that. And again, all the interesting callbacks and stuff, I was actually, I think they really did a fine job with, of course, what they've actually done for sure, and I do find myself really engaged, of course, what goes on while the movie is going on for sure, So yeah, that's what I can say for, of course, the writing for, of course, this film, and of course, the comedy, I have to say. Now, I will admit, I think this is actually a very action-packed superhero movie for sure, and trust me, I'll get more onto that later. But I will admit, the comedy, I have to say, is actually very well done for sure, and I really do admire, of course, what they've actually done. Every single joke and stuff they've actually put in, I was actually really impressed with, of course, what they've actually done, and they actually did get a really good laugh at me for sure, and yeah, I'm pretty sure you would know, and you would know, and any of you would know. I'm doing the Spider-Man pointy thing, am I? Yeah, seems to look that way for sure. Next thing you'll be telling me, the heck, I think I might have, you know, the Peter Tinkle. Yeah, not Spider Sense or anything, just the Peter Tinkle. Yeah, I think that's a fine way to say it, so. But you get my idea, of course, that one. Yeah, the comedy, I have to say, is actually brilliantly well done. I did find myself getting a really great laugh. Heck, a good number of them they got so far. So yeah, I guess with those three aspects, I can say for sure. Yeah, I mean, I will have to say, they did an incredible job with, of course, what they've actually done for sure. And it really is really fascinating to see all that in this movie, and it is actually really incredible to watch, and I was fully engaged all the way, so yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on, of course, that front. Alright. Alright, so now that I've got those out of the way, I guess I might as well go ahead and talk about the next couple of things for sure, So yeah, for starters is, of course, the characters, and yeah, I guess there's no doubt in my mind that I really do love the characters, and of course, the first Spider-Verse movie for sure, and boy, it looks like they really ramped it up a notch with, of course, the characters, and I will admit, pretty much seeing them on screen for sure, I think, if anything, I really do admire on how much they've actually grown and evolved compared to when we last saw them, and of course, the first movie, and yeah, each and every single one of them has actually got a really great sense of development for sure, and I was fully engaged on, of course, what goes on, and I actually do feel for these characters for sure, so yeah, everything from, of course, the brilliant mindset from, of course, Miles Morales, to the heartbreaking nature that we got from Gwen Stacy, and yeah, even the kind of likable nature from Peter B. Parker, and yeah, that's just to name a few for sure, so yeah, I really do admire on, of course, if anything, seeing this movie, that I really do admire that it's not always easy to be Spider-Man for sure, and yeah, they actually do have a good point for sure, so yeah, I really do admire, of course, that little nice touch for sure. I think it is a good way to showcase the characters for sure, just to show that it can be tough, and yeah, that's something I really do admire with what I've actually seen from them on screen. They really did an impressive job on that, so yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say for, of course, the characters for sure, and of course, all the actors that came on board to play all these characters. My God, they pulled off some really, really great performances for sure, so yeah, every single one of them I'm actually seeing on screen, yeah, I mean, I will admit, all the characters that I've actually seen, yeah, they really did an impressive job with, of course, their performances for sure. I was really investing on, of course, what they've actually got given to the material that's actually been given to them, and I really do feel for them all the way for sure. It is absolutely unbelievable, and I really do admire it in such a way, So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say for, of course, all the actors for sure. They really did an impressive job with, of course, what they've actually done in this movie. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say for, of course, those couple of aspects I actually mentioned. It is absolutely brilliant. I really do admire, of course, what they've actually done. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on, of course, that matter. Alright, so now that I've got those two out of the way, what else is there for me to talk about? Quite a whole lot, actually, so for starters, much like the first Spider-Verse movie, I think it is quite fair that I should talk about the, pretty much, the animation for sure, so yeah, nearly came close to saying action, but trust me, I'll get to that one later, so yeah, pretty much if anything, the animation, I have to say, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, as much as I think if anything, I really do love the animation styling, of course, the first Spider-Verse movie, and my god, they did an impressive job, yeah, with, of course, this film as well, for sure, So yeah, quite literally, I really do admire the animation style for sure, and again, it stands by my point in saying that it actually does feel like, well, an actual comic book has come to a life for sure, and yeah, I guess pretty much as a good example of course, what I mean, yeah, I think I might as well pull up one of my Venom comics for sure, so yeah, quite interesting that I still have that lying around since after pretty much my Venom Let There Be Carnage review that I did. So yeah, if anything, if you look at the drawings and the way the comics are actually structured out for sure, it's pretty much basic, just like, well, any other comic book for sure. And yeah, I think if anything, yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say for the animation style for sure. I really do love it in the first film, and in, of course, this film, I really do enjoy it as well, and yeah, my point still stands that it actually does feel like, well, an actual comic book has actually come to life for sure, which actually does make sense because if anything, superheroes are, of course, originating from, well, comic books for sure, so it makes sense to actually do something that actually does resemble a comic book, So, yeah, I guess if I can put this back, yeah, there we go, But yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say for, of course, that front, and not only that, not only pretty much keeping it to that setup, but I do love, of course, they really turned it up a notch with, of course, other elements to actually make it all the more unique. I won't go into all of them too much because that will spoil the entire movie, and I absolutely hate it for sure. Especially with, of course, some certain YouTuber that I know that I can't stand, but always breaks the rules about spoiling a movie on the big screen without giving a spoiler warning. Say Magenta. Sorry, I had to get that out. So yeah. I won't go into too much detail on, of course, the differing animation styles in, of course, this movie, because that will spoil the entire movie, and I'm pretty much giving what my little cough earlier as a little call out for sure. But needless to say, the animation style and, of course, this movie, they really turned it up a notch for sure, and I really do admire, of course, what they've actually done. It is just absolutely amazing, so yeah. So now that I got that done, now I can talk about the action, so yeah, pretty much of everything. The action from, of course, what I've actually seen in this movie is absolutely brilliant for sure. Yeah, and of course, the different fight choreographies and stuff, and the way it actually also blends in well with, of course, the animation. I really do feel like all this stuff that is going on, I actually am in the middle of witnessing Spider-Man actually fighting off one of his enemies. So yeah, that's something I really do admiring, of course, this movie, and they did an incredible job with, of course, the action, and of course, I also do admire the nice visuals and of course, effects, and of course, this film to help go alongside the animation for sure. So yeah, I guess for, of course, what I've actually seen, they really do blend in miraculously well, and I really love, of course, what they've actually done for, of course, this one for sure. It's just, again, very straightforward, and I really do admire on how well it's actually done for sure. So yeah, I guess that's what I can say for, of course, that front. And of course, on top of all that, pretty much the direction of this movie, yeah, pretty much the direction in this film by, of course, the film's 3 directors. That's right, 3 directors. Yeah, I mean, I will have to say, it's still brilliantly well done, I have to say, and it is something that I actually really do admiring, of course, this movie, and yeah, I guess, if anything, it's really incredible to witness for sure, and I really do admire, of course, what they've actually done for sure. So yeah, and of course, on top of all of that, I really do love the nice camera shots they throwing in as well through some really brilliant cinematography, and of course, the film is cut up perfectly through some fantastic editing for sure. So yeah, and that's just to name me a few, and yeah, and I guess most importantly, yeah, it pretty much does what I would expect for any other Spider-Man movie for sure. Just pretty much showcasing what it means to actually be a Spider-Man, to which, yeah, the first Spider-Verse movie actually did an incredible job in doing exactly that, and I'm glad this movie actually did the same thing as well, while also do something new and different for sure, rather than just, you know, hammering in that lesson in your head for sure. So yeah, pretty much of anything, that's what I can say for sure, and I really do admire on the way they've actually done it with, of course, this movie for sure. I think it is a good way for, of course, the adults who are fans of Spider-Man to really take that lesson to heart, and even little kids. And yes, this film is, of course, one to actually bring your kids with, to actually make them feel like they're treated like thinking, reasoning adults. So yeah, that's actually what I do admiring, of course, pretty much really great kids movies nowadays, pretty much bring in lessons that'll make the kids actually feel like pretty much thinking, reasoning adults for sure, and I'm really glad this movie actually did exactly that, and yeah, pretty great lesson for sure, and yeah, that's pretty much what I do admire. So yeah, I think you can pretty much get the idea, of course, on that front. That's how much I really love this movie. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say on, of course, that front. Alright. Alright, so I guess, yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say for sure, So yeah, I guess overall, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is without a doubt the most amazing, action-packed, incredible, heartwarming, and yet brilliant movie for, of course, this year for sure. And I guess for pretty much of anything after nearly 5 whole years since our first trip into the Spider-Verse, it is definitely well worth the wait, and it is, of course, a fantastic sequel all the way, and you know, it's actually a good thing that I actually mentioned, because, well, I don't have anything to nitpick on, of course, this movie. Pretty much everything about it is just almost pitch perfect in such a way, and I really do admire, of course, what they've actually done, And yeah, I guess it is pretty much what I need for sure, because, yeah, most of the other movies are just okay, but a good majority of them that I've actually seen range from good to actually pretty great, and yeah, I think if anything, pretty much Across the Spider-Verse is, of course, pretty much a 0 to a 100 levels of great for sure. So yeah, that's how much I really love this movie for sure. I definitely love it as much as I love the first Spider-Verse movie for sure. Yeah, everything about it is, of course, very action-packed, knows how to be very heartwarming, and really does showcase on what it means to, of course, be, well, Spider-Man for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, that's how much I really love this movie, and yeah, I guess there's no doubt in my mind that I highly recommend this movie for sure. So yeah, trust me when I say I think you're gonna be in for a real treat once you actually see this movie for sure, and I really do admire, of course, what they've actually done for sure. And you know what? It's a good thing too, because, well, I do want to see, of course, what other direction, of course, what new venture the Spider-Verse movie, the Spider-Verse movies are going to have to offer for sure, because, yeah, currently as of now, looks like another Spider-Verse movie, which is, of course, excuse me for a second, so yeah, I guess currently as of now, another Spider-Verse movie, which is thankfully titled Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, is currently slated to come out right around next year for sure, so yeah, I guess about anything, it looks like this movie that I'm talking about here today is, of course, the first of a two-parter for sure. Yeah, let that sink in for a second, and yeah, seems like, if anything, I won't give away too much, of course, what goes on, because, like I said, I hate spoiling a new movie on the big screen once it officially comes out for sure, so yeah, just wanted to get that out there as a little friendly reminder, so yeah, and I guess given to how great Across the Spider-Verse is, I'm quite excited to see on what Beyond the Spider-Verse will have to offer once it comes out next year, to serve as a massive conclusion to, of course, this two-parter for sure. So yeah, that's something I would really love to see for sure. But until that happens, yeah, I guess if anything, Across the Spider-Verse is definitely well worth checking out. And yes, I do highly recommend it all the way. It is that great. And of course, on that front, I am definitely proud to say that for my final score, I am definitely giving Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse an outstanding 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, truly an incredible movie all the way, and of course a fantastic sequel to Into the Spider-Verse that we've all been waiting for a long time now, and yeah, I'm glad that we all got it for sure. It is that great, So yeah, if you haven't seen this movie yet, do so. It is definitely well worth checking out for sure. It's guaranteed to, of course, give you a really fantastic time, whether you're a fan of Spider-Man or just a regular moviegoer in general. So yeah, whatever the case may be, go watch this movie. It's well worth checking out for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. Alright. Alright, so I guess on that thought, I'll pretty much do exactly that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and by all means, let me know in the comment section below, on, of course, what you thought about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. If you have already seen it for sure, I would definitely love to know on what you guys think for sure. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and yeah, I guess from the looks of it, depending on, of course, other things that I currently got, pretty much for sure, looks like this month is, of course, gonna be a really busy one in terms of movies for sure, because yeah, there's a lot coming out this month, and I'm really excited to see, of course, what will go down for sure. So yeah, and of course, it's a good thing too, because I know a lot of you guys may be wondering, what am I going to talk about next for sure? Well, I think, given to, of course, why I said that it's been nearly 5 years since after we saw Spider-Verse for sure, I think we might as well take a nice transition to, of course, another movie series that we haven't delved into for nearly 5 years now. And I think I might as well, I think if you want to know exactly what I'm talking about, I think you'll pretty much get my point, but in case you don't, well, I think it's about time that we're going to step out of the Spider-Verse right up until next year, and of course, dive back into a movie series for sure that we haven't seen a new installment in for nearly 5 years now. But I guess this time it's not really Spider-Verse, pretty much Spider-Man for sure, but more on the lines of someone that goes by the name of Optimus Prime. Yeah, I think you should pretty much see where I'm getting at for sure. So yeah, I think it is quite clear, of course, what I'll talk about next, and of course this thoughts video for sure. Though, I do wish my family movie collaboration reviews, of course, that's a movie series that I mentioned would have came out earlier to pretty much get you guys hyped, but given to, of course, how busy I am trying to get some things figured out, still not gonna stop me from, of course, talking about this next movie for sure, so yeah, I guess I'll leave you on that thought for sure, So yeah, I guess right up until my next thoughts video, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video for sure. So yeah, now if you excuse me, Autobot, transform! Hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, Ackley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as joining our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and playing more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and showing support to me on both of my wish lists on Amazon and Right Stuff Anime, and even supporting me with my link on Streamlabs that you can find on my Twitch page. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.